This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Benjamin McNulty thought he was going to have a normal workday until he got a horrible allergic reaction from a costume given to him by the defendant. Mr. McNulty is suing Valerie Patine in the amount of $800. Ms. Patine claims she's not responsible for the plaintiff's allergic reaction because Mr. McNulty was supposed to inform her of his allergies.
Mr. McNulty, you have this case involving having some sort of reaction to a costume that you had to wear.
Yes, sir. It was an adverse allergic reaction to natural latex.
What made you decide, I'm going to do this? Because obviously you were getting compensated for it, right?
Well, I really was doing it to help out her family's business.
Okay. Is that a yes? You were being compensated to wear a costume and twirl a sign.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Now let me go to Ms. Patine. Whose idea was it to come up with putting someone in a costume and twirl a sign?
It was my idea.
It was your idea. Mm-hmm. And you came to him and said, are you interested in doing this? I'll pay you X amount of dollars?
I did. I was actually at his dad's house, and
She was over nosing around in our business.
What I need to know is there was a conversation between the two of you regarding compensation to put on a costume and twirl a sign.
Yes.
And if you had issues with it, did you communicate to her, I don't know if I want to do this? This is not
directly.
my thing? Okay. If you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to do it. Did you need the money?
I did need the money, however...
Okay, well then that's why you agreed to do it.
Coming up on America's Court.
The costume is hilarious. It's hilarious. And
when it's not trying to kill you.
Closed captioning provided by... This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Benjamin McNulty, who is suing Valerie Patine for $800.
The costume is hilarious. It's hilarious. And
when it's not trying to kill you.
How is it that the costume was trying to kill you?
Well, you see, the inside of the costume was lined with natural latex, which I am allergic to, which she is aware of.
I didn't know that you thought this was a bad idea. He actually volunteered.
Well, you would have known by now because he's suing you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely know by now. I'm really disappointed about that.
Okay. Did you tell her, just so you know, I'm allergic to natural latex?
No, but she had previous knowledge of my allergies.
You said she knew. How would she know if you hadn't told her?
As I said before, she owns a home and garden store. They sell gloves. I'm in there to buy gloves. Actually, as a matter of fact, my wife, Crystal, was in there just last month in March to buy gloves for the house, and she specifically bought silicone so that I could use them too.
Benjamin, my store...
Ma'am, I got this.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. You're watching America's Court with Judge Ross. This is America's Court with Judge Ross.
You put on this watermelon costume, and what happened?
I started to feel my throat constrict, and I know what that means. That means I'm having an allergic reaction.
All right, you had a reaction. You've given me a pay stub and an invoice for the hospital because you suffered from having contact with the latex on your neck and face area.
Yes, sir.
You had a deductible, but you still had out-of-pocket expenses.
Yes.
Why are you showing me the pay stub? Because I take it you're saying you missed work?
Yes, for 4 days.
And she's supposed to pay you?
Yes.
I got it. So based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel is going to come down in favor of the defendant. There must be something wrong with you if you think that because this woman bought you a costume and you didn't specify the types of fibers or the materials that you were allergic to, that she would somehow be able to read your mind. You know, you must live somewhere where the buses don't run.
I just feel, though, I'm a manager.
We're not having a conversation right now. Your matter's dismissed. Case closed.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I'm really sorry about what happened to Benjamin, but how was I to know that he was allergic to natural latex?
When looking for a new job, I need to be more upfront about the severity of my allergy to natural latex.
Follow America's Court on Facebook and Twitter. This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.